This jumper right here is the best jump shot on NBA 2K24. I'm going to show you this jumper along with another one if you want a second option, because this one is fast. It's actually so fast that I'm running my visual cue on release just so I can time it, but it feels amazing. The second jumper I was using before because it has an A+ defensive immunity, but it's just a little too slow for my liking, and I would definitely put your visual cue on push. And just to put it out there, you guys can trust I know what I'm talking about. I'm already undefeated in park, and I'm a comp player every year. I was labbing these jump shots for a minute and using them in park and having great success, and I want you guys to be out there shooting great just like me also. Shooting this year in park and rec is actually extremely easy. I know you guys have probably seen clips of people shooting way beyond half court. I haven't even attempted any of those shots yet because, as Paul George would say, I don't think it's a good shot, but I can pull from half court or near to it when I have badge. And park has just been really fun because it's so easy to shoot, and it's also the best place to get my badges. However, it is unfortunate that they dropped a patch and they slow dribbling down, so it makes the game a little less fun for us guards. And anyone wondering why I didn't drop a jump shot for big men or lockdowns or swings or whatever you want to call them, I only play guard, so I really don't have any great advice personally for you guys to be using if you're not a guard. That's why I can confidently say that these jump shots are actually the best, especially this one. You can see how fast it is. John Stockton base is probably the fastest one on this game for guards, and the Oscar release gives you good release height and it's easy to time. And then we throw Curry release in the last 30% there to get that defensive immunity to an A, which really isn't that bad considering how fast the jumper is. But you guys are going to see, to use this jump shot, your guard is going to have a 93 point or mid-range shot. So this one is really for all my speed boosting guards under 6'5", trying to get their shot off as fast as possible off some good dribbling. This next jumper here I used in my first rec game, and you're going to see just how effective it is. All around, it's just a really smooth shot. I recommend using push visual cue on. I'm hyped to be showing you guys some rec highlights, but I can't wait to get into comp pro and show you guys some really good gameplay. This was a really good jump shot for me to put on and start out with. And right here you can see I green a 41% because this jumper is easy to time and it has that A+ defensive immunity. If you want to be able to hit shots like that, I recommend putting this jumper on. And then even right here you can see I'm getting a pull-up midi in. If you really want to shoot consistently and not have to worry too much about missing, it's a great shot to make and use. And this footage here is me shooting around with the jumper before the patch came out. You can see that I'm going to be dribbling around super fast, faster than you can now, because this footage was filmed on Friday, and as I'm recording it is Saturday, and this patch absolutely destroyed the speed at which we can dribble. I heard they also tweaked shooting a little bit. I'm shooting a bunch of quick stops in these clips too when I was shooting around, and the quick stops even got patched. If you try and do it the way it was, you're going to end up shooting a fade like a pull-up now. I don't know why they would drop the game with it a certain way and then change it the very next day. Like, some people make their builds based on the gameplay. I would say most people make their builds based on the gameplay and then they just go ahead and change it. But even though a patch came out, I can guarantee you that these jump shots will still work. It's not like the stats on it changed or anything, and I'm still using the same shot and I'm still hitting. Especially this one is so easy to green. If you guys are struggling shooting or you don't know what releases are the best, definitely give these a try out. So here is the custom for the second jumper I'm going to be showing you guys. It is base Kevin Porter Jr., which was the best on 23, and it's super familiar for a lot of us. And then release 1's Kyrie Irving, and release 2 we're going back to that Steph Curry. 60-40 blend, max speed, and we get that A+ defensive immunity. And all you need for this jumper is an 85 mid-range or 3, which is nice because it has good ratings. And like I said, this one is super easy to time. It's a little slower, but it is definitely a great shot. I gave it to some of my guard friends and they liked it as well. I was moving so well on this court. Every shot I shot was green. And you can see in these clips, the only shot I missed was a fade. I wish the gameplay was still like this. Like, even though it's only been a day, the gameplay was like, oh, so much faster. Some people are saying like it's a slight difference, and when you get on the game it feels like a slight difference, but just watching these clips back and seeing how I was moving, like, Hall of Fame badges in these clips are, I don't even know if they were Hall of Fame, they might have been gold, but now they feel bronze. Like, my badges are up, but they just, everything feels slower. And I think because not everyone's really used to the gameplay, they don't notice how much of a difference it is, but it is definitely there. But anyways, I still have one more gameplay coming up with this jump shot. You see right there, I'm greening fades, bro. These midi fades are so good. Like, the releases I put on these jumpers, I kind of, like, when you shoot a fade with them, it's still good. Like, you can still have the cue and everything. I always shoot midi fades. That's definitely a part of my game, especially playing comp pro. But here we are in the last park game, I'm playing with my boys FaceTime and Stage Piece. We went on like a 25 game win streak, not all in the same quarter, but we literally played 25 straight games and won every single one. And I was just moving. This was back when you could still speed boost fast, and you see I only have gold killer combos. Actually, my build maxes out gold killer combos. I wonder what speed booster I was using. I know I got Open Looks Hall of Fame now. Once you get your badges, shooting gets really easy too. I'm not gonna lie, it's already easy in general, but when you get your badges, you can really shoot. And thank God we got crossplay, man, because now I can play with my Xbox friends, my IRLs, any Xbox comp pro-am players. You're gonna be seeing me going against Xbox players and pro-am. And I also wonder, let me know if you guys know the difference when you lose, like, say I think it's like 1 bar, 2 bar. Like if you lose 1 bar, do your attributes go down, or is it only after you lose all 3? Because to be honest, I'm not seeing the difference, and I don't know if there is one, but if you guys know, just let me know. Park is super fun though. I really thought I was only gonna play pro-am, but the amount of badges you get in Park is literally, it's like a badge glitch, I'm not gonna lie. But then pro-am, it is really hard to shoot. I already played pro-am in ranked, and it was like I literally could not, like, I could green like kind of consistently, but trying to hit every shot, it's just like, it's really not possible, especially when you're going against lockdowns and all that. I can't even imagine. I'm definitely gonna be struggling for the first bit in pro-am. Thankfully, I'm gonna have my badges, a good jump shot. I did switch from this jumper though. I wanted the faster one just because I noticed, like, me personally, like, I'm used to a fast jumper, so sometimes I was letting this shot go earlier than I should have. If you guys are used to like a normal speed jump shot, not that insanely fast like how the John Stockton one is, you are gonna like this jumper. And for the Stockton one, I had to put fast releases on it. That's why I put the Oscar Robertson, because when I wasn't using a fast release, say if I put the Kyrie on the Stockton base, it just wasn't right mentally for me, because I had that fast base, and then all of a sudden the release was slow. So like it was like, oh, it starts fast but then it ends slow. So that is why I had to put fast releases on the Stockton base. But the Kevin Porter Jr., it's just a clean jumper all around. Now, while a couple things have changed, if you guys need to learn how to dribble, make sure you go check out my dribble tutorial. You can't dribble as fast anymore, but it's still the same moves. So if you guys want to be able to move like how I am in these clips, I know a ton of you are going to be saying, yo, how are you moving like that? Go check out my dribble tutorial. At the end of that video, I also put the build I'm currently using in. My day 1 build, I might have to bring that back out now that dribbling is so slow, because my day 1 build has a 97 3-pointer with Hoff blinders, and I feel like that's what I'm gonna need instead of Hoff speed booster. I made both builds because I really wanted to feel for myself which would be better, Hoff shooting or Hoff playmaking. And now that they've patched dribbling, I might have to go back to the Hoff shooting. I would love to see what you guys think though. If you guys have any good jump shots or dribble moves, make sure you leave them down in the comment section for me. I want to go try them out. And if you have any questions, make sure to ask them down there too. I'm always active with you guys over on Twitter if you want to go check me out there. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, this is the first time you're ever seeing a video, you should consider subscribing. Drop a like if you're using any of these jump shots. And yeah, it's been your Precise, and I'm out. Peace.